Welcome everybody to Legend Says, and I'm Charlie.
I'm Athena.
I'm Zoe.
Puppet.
I'm Asia. Welcome to our podcast.
We are Legend Says.
Yeah.
That was pretty common sense. Like
Yeah.
Charlie just said
Yeah.
bad podcast Legend
It's
says.
cool. It's cool.
No, I'm joking.
It's fine.
I'm kidding.
These are our official members.
Yep. We will have guests come on. There's seats next to me, so but yeah, it's just us for today.
I'm usually never here though, so I feel like I should get some points for that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're
very good.
the
Ghost.
You're the
the one
official
that-
member, but
Ghost.
never here.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds. I like that. I like never being here.
Unofficial official member.
Unofficial official member.
That's what that is.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Anyways, so what are we gonna talk about? Like how we met each other? We could talk
We
about that.
could, yeah.
And
Uh,
you know,
Whose story's the longest? So you can go first and get it over with. I'm just kidding.
Wait,
Well-
who met each other first? Then we'll do it like that.
I think me and Zoe.
When did you guys?
No, wait,
No,
no.
me and Zoe.
You guys did.
Well, it's been 6 years.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
It's about
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 6 years.
6 years.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I could never be that committed. I'm joking. I have a friend like that's like 8 years. So. Oh Lord.
So we're starting with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Story.
Are you going or am I going? Okay, me and Zoe. 7th grade. We were at Challenger and we had yearbook together. And
We had almost every. I think we had every class together,
we?
but 5th period, because you
the
had
5th period.
Wait, you guys
you
were
had
at
orchestra.
Challenger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had orchestra.
We hated you. I'm so sorry. I'm like interrupting, but like let me just tell you before I forget. So like in middle school, my bus like would pass Challenger, and we would start like throwing things and cussing you guys out. And man, what can I say? I was peer pressured. I threw
Anyways.
some stuff. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
But yeah, we had almost every class together. We mainly got to know each other in yearbook.
Yeah.
I think I talked to you first because I was all like,
Yes.
hey, can you edit
I'm
my
like,
photos?
yes.
And then
That would-
I was all like, so Zoe with a Y, right?
I'm like, that would make sense. Zoe's like a shy person.
I was like,
Yeah.
you probably did talk to me first, cause yeah,
And then I kept coming to you for like editing tricks, I think.
yeah.
Nice.
Then 8th grade year, we started drinking a lot of coffee.
Bonded over
Became
coffee.
addicted.
We
yeah.
were addicted to coffee.
Yeah.
That would.
Had
yeah,
several
that-
pots a day.
Several pots.
Several pots.
Whoa.
of
So
coffee.
true.
You guys had a coffee maker in the.
Athena brought a
Room, right?
coffee
Yeah.
maker
I
to
did.
our classroom.
So
Yep.
that didn't really help you guys.
We also had popcorn and all kinds of stuff.
So
Remember-
Athena
remember
was
we
feeling
poured-
your addiction. Yeah, Athena got your addiction. Why?
Yeah.
Remember we poured hot coffee into the plastic cup and it started warping on us.
Yeah.
We're like, let's try it, and it went.
I think that's
Let's see. Should I go through like every single one of you?
Mhm.
I'm probably the shortest, right?
Should me and Zoe continue from like you guys then? If we're gonna do it like that,
Oh, yeah.
every
Sure,
single
go
person.
ahead.
Yeah. Well, you can say how you met whoever next.
Asia is probably the person that I've known the second longest in this group. We met sophomore year.
Hey, then I
Yeah, we
believe.
were in.
Then I would be second.
Um,
I bet you
Phil.
freshman.
Oh yeah, you met me freshman.
Yeah,
I
I
met
met her
Carla.
Freshman, yeah.
Freshman year, film and TV.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Wait.
Mr. Kisher like took us to like the auditorium, and he's like set us up like different groups and all that. And like I was next to Athena while the others were up there, and I was just chilling. Like not gonna lie, I was like, "So what's up?"
Wait, so
she was like, "Nothing much." I was like, "Cool, cool."
you guys did hybrid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we were in
Okay.
hybrid, and that's how we met.
What
and-
period did you guys have?
I don't remember.
I don't either. But then I remember we changed, like, we exchanged contact
Contacts?
information. And for some reason, I think I didn't know her name. And I didn't want to ask because I thought
Oh.
that was rude. So I was like, I'm going to name you Blue.
I think I did the same exact thing, dude.
Yeah, and she put
And it was
me,
like, you're red.
and like, yeah, so I've had her information, right? And just like right now, I was like, who is Blue on my phone? And then Athena was like, I have your phone number. I'm like, how? And then she was like, you're blue and you're red. And I'm like, huh? Are you blue? I was like, oh, really? Yeah. And then-
Nice.
yeah, we found out again. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, I still have her on my contact as Blue. Just
Same.
Like, just like
You're also
Nice.
red.
Yes.
So
I'm the second longest. Get
yeah.
your facts straight. Get your facts
my bad, my bad, puppet. And then Asia, we met sophomore year.
Mm-hmm. And we had film
Um,
together.
We had film and TV 2 together, and then I think we also had film and TV 3 together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we sat next to each other,
Yeah.
and then we didn't really know anyone, so it was like me,
Research.
you, and Jose, and we started playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great story.
We bonded
don't-
over cards.
But like I don't remember like how we first started talking. I think it was like a project or something.
ASU. No, U of A.
You okay?
One of the universities. I was with Zoe,
Uh-huh.
and then Johnny was there, and then I think
Oh,
that's
was
how we
that
bonded.
then?
You
I thought
discovered
we knew
that
each other
you and me
beforehand.
or me and her were friends.
Yeah.
I thought we knew each, or was it we were in second together? We kind of talked,
Yeah.
and then when we went on the trip together, then we were like, "Oh, you guys are all friends," so we started talking.
Yeah, like we bonded there. And then we started talking more and playing cards after.
Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up.
Yeah, I left during sophomore year. Like, I'd barely be there, and I'm like gone the rest. And like junior year, same thing. I'm like never
I'm like,
there.
you were never there.
I was here, but like sophomore, I would like run around with Mr. Kisher, and like then I like stopped at the end. I was like, I'm tired of this, so I just like continued. And then junior year, I was never there. Like I'm never.
You
here.
were.
I'm always absent.
Like you were never there.
And then I met Charlie in California. We did a school trip. Went to California. We
Became
roomed
roommates.
together,
And they were roommates.
and they were roommates.
And they were roommates. I'm
Look at
like,
that.
you guys. Well, I don't think you did, but you guys, Athena and Zoe, met Charlie through me.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
we
know
spoke.
how I
Yes.
met Charlie. All I know is I met Charlie one day.
Me too.
Yes.
Like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, I like would be knowing people. I'm like, how did I meet you? And then I'll ask them, and they're like, but then like I wouldn't want to ask them because like that's rude.
That's
So I'm
same
just like,
here, Zoe.
so I'm just like,
I mean-
yeah, we know each other. Like, also with like names, like they'll tell me their name, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, whatever. And then they'll be like, and then I'll see them in the hallway, and they'll be like, oh, hi, Puppet, and I'm like, hi.
I do the same
You.
thing.
And like I forget their names. And
Hi,
I
you.
Like, okay, Xavier, I didn't know his name. And I barely learned it, like, end of last year. But every time in the hallway I'd pass and he'd be like, hey, Puppet. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? What you doing? He's like, you wearing black today? I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I see you wearing color. And I would just go with it, too. I was like, I'll learn your name one day.
I'm like, if Athena doesn't know someone's name, you just say like broski or like
Hey, homegirl.
or homegirl.
What's going on? Hey, homeboy.
Or
Hey,
homeboy,
homie.
yeah. I'm
Oh yeah, homie too.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm like, oh, homegirl over here. And I'm like, who's homegirl here? We have like 10 people around us right now.
Yeah. I have problems with names as
Me
well.
too. It's a struggle. And
Yeah.
I feel so
Like-
bad. But, like, I can remember what you were wearing the day I met you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can I.
And I'm like, well, what's up with that?
I'm
Zoe?
like, your visual.
I don't remember what anybody's wearing.
Because, like, okay, Charlie I met through, was it Casey? We had,
Casey undercover. My bad.
because we had history together.
Was it decathlon too, or just history?
We had decathlon, but then I switched out.
That's
and then I feel like we knew each other beforehand.
See, I'll be completely honest with all of you guys. I don't remember how I met any of you.
I'm like California.
No,
Come on.
all I remember.
I thought I knew you beforehand, but apparently,
Wait,
you did
Did
know
we?
Charlie beforehand. Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah. You guys, when we went to the ASU or ASU
UA,
trip,
USU.
yeah, we were all hanging. Like, Charlie would talk to you guys, and I'd be like, whatever. And I would be like, I would hang out with Charlie, and then like, I'd like hold hands with Charlie. I'm like, how did I meet you? But like, I remember you guys would talk, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I am so sorry, Charlie. I don't remember that. Not gonna lie, I have the worst memory.
I
I
don't know,
apologize too.
but-
I don't really remember any of you except for
but-
Carla. We just looked at each other like, "Do I know you?"
yeah, that's how it happened. Charlie legit grabbed my hand, and I was like, whatever, let's go with it.
I just chose Carla. I was like, "You."
Because I think I either met Charlie through history or mutual friends. And because we were always at lunch together. So I think we kind of just like ended up being friends that way. I'm like, we already talked about how we met. Zoe, I met you through your cousin, Bridget. And which I knew she would always mention, oh, my cousin, I have to go pick up my cousin. And I'm like, okay. And then I guess we became friends, sophomore year? And
You switched into my English class.
yeah. And I was like,
And then Bridget would walk me to first period, and then she realized you had first
Uh-huh.
period with me.
and they were like, oh, hi. And then we started being friends. But the thing is, we would sit across the room from each other.
Well, we already had been sitting like that, so then when Bridget started walking us, she would kind of be like, okay, like, there you go. And it was like just us two, and I'm like,
I
oh,
feel like
okay.
she expected
But like she
us
sat,
to like.
she sat like here, and I sat all the way over here, and I was like,
Okay,
I'm not sure how
but
that-
like
I'm not sure how that's
you
gonna work.
sat around all the girls that were just like talking, and they were like all
Yeah.
good friends,
Yeah.
and then I'm just sitting here like, do I enter the conversation? Do I just sit here?
What you talking
Um,
about?
So yeah, I sat across the class until we were like, okay, we should start sitting next to each other, and then we started sitting next to each other in class, and I'm pretty sure I took someone's seat, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It just happened.
It's fine.
Yeah, and then
Well, that's basically how I met
Carla.
you. So
Huh? Me? Oh,
I met Disney trip.
Yeah, like I knew we had close.
La, la, la.
I can speak. I swear. Believe me, people. So I met Asia and Zoe through like I knew you guys existed. Like I didn't know your guys' names, but I knew you guys existed. Like I'd see you, I'm like, okay, Athena's hanging out with them. I'm like, shit, whatever. I'm gonna go hang out with Mister because I'm a loner. Actually, no, I would hang out with Mister and then like the kids that played like video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, pretty weird. I was a pretty weird kid.
You still are.
No.
Like you still are.
Like I'm
You
so
still are.
antisocial. I would rather hang out with like teachers because like kids are so difficult to understand. You guys,
I agree.
children, I don't know how to talk to fellow peers. I don't understand their lingo. Anyways, so I know you guys. I knew you guys existed, and like during the Disney trip, I was like, damn, I'm all alone. What to do? And I hang out with like the video game kids, and then like they wanted to go to like Splash Mountain, and I was like, but I'm hungry. And I'm like, I'm real hungry. And then I saw you guys walking. I'm like, I just go with you guys.
You're all like, okay, can I go with you? And we were like, okay.
yeah,
on the Disney trip.
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
I saw Charlie. I'm like, yo, Charlie, let me go with you.
Okay.
And
And then I was like, Athena, can I also go with you? And like I had to get like both Charlie and Athena's permission before I was like going, because like if not, I was gonna wander alone, and I didn't care if I wasn't allowed to. But then you guys said sure. And I'm like, cool. So I walked, and I was talking to Athena, and then we were like, what do we gotta eat? And then we got this nasty coffee thing.
Oh,
Disgusting.
damn.
Okay,
I
but, like,
remember that.
we
I
became
don't know what coffee.
really
thing.
close, like really fast.
Yeah, not gonna lie. It was pretty
I'm
weird.
like, we were like instantly really close, and then like you snuck into our room.
I did not sneak.
Okay,
I was
technically you just-
invited.
True.
We
true,
invited
true.
you, but
I
like
am
to
not
the
a sneaker.
teachers, to the
Oh,
teachers,
yeah, I snuck
you
in.
snuck into our room because technically you weren't really in our room.
Yeah, I was with like some other girls, and like they were pretty chill, but they didn't like. I slept on the couch because that's where they threw me. No, I offered to sleep.
There you go.
I offered to sleep on the couch because like I felt bad because I was like, and I didn't want to share a bed with them because like I don't know you like that. Like who is this you? I don't know you like that. Like sleeping in the same bed with you. That's too much.
I'm like, and then you don't really know
And
us.
then-
I'm
you-
like,
you-
You don't know
Here you
you don't
are.
know me or Charlie, and you like hop in the bed. You're like, all right. I've been hanging out with them for 2 days. All right.
And then so I got the couch and then I went over to their room and we were chilling. I don't know, like Ghost something. We played games, Ghost and like all that.
Oh,
I don't know what
yeah.
else we did. I just remember.
I was
Ghost.
like, we did ghost hunting. We ran around the hotel and then we went to the pool.
oh, they did go to the pool. I did not.
I
though.
bleached my shirt.
I am anti-pool.
Well, I thought you were there
I was there. I put
for
my.
like partial.
She sat
time,
on the
but you
side,
were in the-
though.
I was
yeah.
on the side playing with
Carla,
the music.
I was with you.
Yeah, Charlie was. And then like I went back to my room and I took a shower because like I was like I want to take a shower. No, because like I said, I'll be back. I'm gonna go change and join you guys as a
Yeah.
joke. So I really went to take a shower. So I took my shower, came back. I was in socks. I was in white socks, and then I got in the pool with I got in like to my knees in the pool because like the pool is
Yeah.
really small, guys. It was not.
It
big.
was.
It was like
very
3.5
small.
feet, and I'm like, I'm not gonna swim in there. So like the pools was like. So I went to the hot tub and like my
Also-
feet were in there, and they're like, "You just took a shower." I'm like, "I know."
Mind
I
you,
know.
it was also like kind of cold.
The hot tub though,
But the
that
hot
was
tub was
where it
nice.
was
Hot
at.
tub was nice.
The hot tub was nice, but you guys were like jumping out, going back into the regular
Yeah.
pool,
I was
and
with
then going
that.
into the hot pool.
Oh yeah, the
The
reason
hot
I
tub.
didn't
Oh,
get into the
we did
pool.
that too many times.
Yeah, the
We did
reason
it
I
like
didn't-
twice.
The reason I didn't get into the pool is because I was like, damn, I'm already sick. I'm gonna get sicker, and I didn't want that. So, unfortunately, I did get sick at the end of the trip. I was dying.
Oh yeah, like you're
To be honest, I hate getting hot, so I'm not a big fan of hot tubs.
fair.
Personally,
Yeah.
just
So then
saying.
after the pool, they went to the room, they showered, and I was just chilling in there. I was chilling. Whoever wasn't in the shower, that's who I was chilling
Oh,
with.
also we came up with like a hierarchy where we made like a whole story about our storyline. Where you were like, oh, you're the king, you're the queen, you're the princess, and you
Oh, yeah,
cheated
that
on
was on-
someone.
Okay, so when
Oh,
yeah, okay,
That was on the Disney trip?
so when
Yeah, that was on the
I think-
Disney trip.
What
I think
happened?
Zoe went into the shower, right?
I probably was not there for the. Actually, I probably was there and I probably forgot.
I was the
I'm
night.
like, I think you were in the shower while we were talking about it.
what talk?
And then you came out of the shower and were like, okay, you're this.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think you guys were
remember.
like, you're
Zoe
night.
was like the
I don't know
mistress,
how it
Yeah.
came
and then
up.
I was the knight.
I
Who was
like,
I?
oh, okay.
I don't know
I don't
how
know.
it came up to be, but I know I started this.
forgot
and
who
I
I
was like,
was.
okay, there's a queen, there's a king. The king's cheated on the
Oh, I
king
was the
with
king. I
mistress.
cheated on somebody.
Yeah, and then all that.
Oh,
and
I
then
finally
when
remember.
Zoe got out of the shower, I'm like, there's the mistress. Hang her. And then the knight was like, no, we got to protect the queen. And then it was a whole other thing. But-
Yeah.
And then after this ghost thing, I was tired and Charlie was tired and Zoe was tired. And so Charlie got in the bed. Zoe got in the bed. And I was like, I'll get in the bed.
Because me and Athena stayed out in the living room till like 2, 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
And then we finally decided to fall asleep, but we didn't want to fall asleep on the couch, so we ended up sleeping in the other bed.
There was, mind you, 3 of us in like a full bed.
Three
like,
of us been a what?
Yeah.
Full size or queen bed?
I think it was.
I think it was a
full-
queen.
full
That's why I said
queen.
full size.
Full or
Well,
queen.
I'm not that big either.
Yeah, but it was, I don't know how I fell asleep either. 'cause,
I don't know
like,
how
I was
I fell
like, you
asleep.
guys.
It was
like,
pretty comfy
Charlie
though,
was
so I'm
in
good.
Charlie's normal little ball.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Charlie was in the middle, and you guys were on the.
I don't
outside
move,
part.
so I
Listen,
think
I
was
sleep
alright.
on
I
my
don't move
stomach.
either,
So
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
good.
I don't move if I like know there's people around, but if not, I'm like,
Oh, that's
I
me.
don't
Well,
move.
That's
Period.
me.
I
You
don't really
moved
move.
a little bit,
little, but
but
not
not a
concerned.
lot.
When I was little, I pushed my brother off the bed, and like our bed
I
was
would
like
do the
as the
same.
size of your thing.
I would roll off the bed.
Yeah.
Sweep.
No, because tell me why. I had bunk beds, right? And I
Oh.
slept on the top bunk.
Yeah.
I could
And-
never.
I used to move around a lot, and so I was like trying to get comfortable, and I like swung over, and I like flew off the side of the bed. I had a desk right there, fell into the chair, fell onto the floor, and then got back up like it was nothing. I was like, okay, cool, let's go.
That's like
Let's
me
go
when
back to bed.
that's like me like when I was younger I had a bunk bed. It was like metal bars. Don't wear socks. Okay.
Yeah, I
And
wouldn't recommend
Yeah.
that one. Getting
I
up on
agree.
my ladder was slanted, right? And I
Ooh.
slipped and I started rolling backwards and my bag
Yep.
landed on my
would
hard
do it.
suitcase.
That would do it. So yeah, be careful on y'all's bunk beds.
And also don't put it where your fan is because you could hit your head.
Oh, in
On
like
it.
my old house, our bunk bed was like
That's
an
not funny,
inch
but-
from the roof. So like whoever was up there, you couldn't like get up like that. You'd have to like wiggle out of the bed. And like me, when I was younger, I was like,
brother was?
yeah, that's why my brother was up there. No, my older brother, he was on top because I was like, I ain't gonna be up there. So I took the bottom, and he was like, I'll get the top. And then he went up there, and like he would have to. I always heard him complain in the morning. He's like, I'm tired of this, you know. And then like, and at the end, he like we got another bed. Like our room was small. It was like a trailer's room, right? There was a bunk bed and another bed, but we still had room. Like that trailer room was pretty big, not gonna lie.
Okay,
Oh,
like,
damn.
oh, well, I was gonna say my size room, but you haven't.
I
been in
haven't
my
seen your
room.
room, but it's like
Is it like
trying to think.
3 of my room?
No, it's like 2.5. No,
2.5.
2.5. Your
Maybe
room.
it's
That's pretty
Mine.
big.
It's
It's
I
pretty
think.
big.
I'm like, that's practically the size of my room, I think.
Yeah, but like we had a bunk
Maybe a
bed
little
and then
better.
a twin bed and then like our closet that was like outside because like there was no closet. And like 3 of us slept in there. No, 2 of us slept in there and there was like just a third bed. And I was always scared of like,
I don't know why I had a bunk bed.
Okay.
My brother had his own room.
I had to share my room
I didn't
with
share.
all my siblings, so it's like.
I had a bunk bed. I slept on the bottom though.
same bottom
But,
bed.
like,
bottom
I slept on the
bed.
top.
Because for me, I used to have a stepsister and she was older, so she
Mhm.
got the bottom bunk because she was like, I'm older, I get the one that I wanted. She saw like whatever, and I slept on the top. But the thing is, she was never there because she only came for like weekends and summers, and so I was practically alone in my room most of the time. And the only time we would use the other bed was if I had friends over, which I kind of had friends over a lot because we used to live at apartments, so we would kind of just go back and forth from our house. Go ahead.
You said you used to live in apartments. You still live in an
That
apartment.
is
I
true.
was about to say
That is true.
Don't you
I used
still-
to live in apartments over in like Glendale.
Oh,
I lived in
Ooh.
like
oh, that's what I'm saying.
Everything.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Oh.
Kinda. Well, it's because my stepdad worked at the apartments.
Oh.
So
Ah.
yeah, that's why. I'm like, that's why it makes more sense.
See, we moved from an
Ah.
acre to an apartment to a trailer to a house. Like
I was a
we was moving
trailer.
every time. Like I remember.
moved around a lot.
I've only been in my house.
I was a trailer, house, apartment, England houses,
Trailer.
and then house.
Trailer
Oh, no,
trailer.
no, then trailer, then house. Okay.
I remember most of my time in a trailer though, cause like the apartment I was like young, so
The
I
only-
don't remember it. I only remember like, not gonna lie. Okay, let me tell you something.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. So it was raining one day, and this is like when my mom and dad were like ish together.
Makes sense.
Oh, sorry, I.
You
Whoa.
broken record there.
My brain started working wrong. Anyways, so he told me, my older brother, and my older sister, right? My older brother's 3 years older than me, and my older sister, I don't know. She's just older than me. Like, okay. And then so he told not to play in the rain. But, like, my brother really wanted to play in the rain. So did my sister. And I was like, I'll go with y'all. So we ended up playing in the rain, right? We're playing because, like, no one thought he'd be home. And then out of the corner, because, like, we see him turn in, and we're like, oh, no. And we tried running in, but it was too late. He saw us. So then we're inside, and then he gets the hanger, and he hits my older sister, and it breaks on her. And, like, he hits it until, like, it breaks. I'm like, ooh.
Wow.
And then my brother goes next, and he gets, like, the chancla, and, like, it just keeps hitting and hitting until he gets tired. It's my turn. And
It's your
I got nothing.
Aww.
They put them in the corner, right? And he put me in the corner, too. But when I was younger, I was, like, pretty, like, I didn't care much about anything. So, like, he put me in the corner, and then, like, 2 minutes later, I was like, I'm bored. And I walked over there to their room, and he did, like, airplane. And, like, my other siblings were still on the wall. And I would still laugh about that to them. I'm like, whatever, you walk, kid.
I'm like, I was the same way. Like, I got in trouble a lot, but like, I just didn't care.
But the thing is, I never got in trouble. I'm a good kid. Put a halo above my head. I'm a good kid.
I'm sure.
yeah,
Good kid.
I'm,
Kid,
I'm
kid.
sure.
Pass.
I'm sure.
Pass.
That sounded very
I've grown-
sarcastic.
I've grown into not a good kid anymore. Stay good out there,
I've
kids.
always
You
been.
were a good kid.
I was a
Okay,
You
good
was
kid.
a good kid.
Like, I was a good kid from what my parents knew. But from what I knew, I was not a good kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Be like
That's
that.
fair.
Like, you guys, in your, like, old neighborhoods, did you guys, like, having, like, a abandoned house, like, anywhere near you guys?
I have an abandoned
In an
house
old
next to me right
neighborhood?
now.
Is that where the creepy van is? or whatever that you
Zoe,
always walk by?
Invite me to your
No.
house. Let me chill with
I
that
had-
creepy house.
I had a crazy neighbor in England.
Fine. What
Everyone
neighbor
has
is it?
crazy
Do you
neighbors.
tell?
Because I've been to your house. I've never seen
What?
an abandoned house.
Yeah, it's the one next door to us. It's the blue house. That house has been abandoned
yeah,
for like
yeah, yeah,
2
yeah,
years.
Actually, yeah,
yeah.
I had abandoned
Yeah.
neighbors too.
I think 2 years.
Or no, abandoned
I don't know, my
neighbors.
neighbor.
abandoned
Yeah, I
passed away.
remember.
abandoned a
Yes.
vacant spot.
Yes.
So not only did I have that, crazy neighbors, meaning these group of guys would always come next door, meaning like our doors are like this to each other. And then this group of guys would always come in there and bang on the door yelling at the guys. And one moment they threw a brick at his window.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, not cool.
Dude.
I mean,
Okay.
my bad, y'all.
I find it so awkward. So I used to live at this like little studio apartment, and the doors were like right across from each other. So like if you walked out, like your doors are like right there. So I walked out one day, and then the neighbor walked out at the same time, and we just made eye contact, and we were like, "Hi," and then left, and I was like, "Okay." And mind you, it was ghetto, like very ghetto.
Oh, yeah.
So we were just sitting there, and mind you, me being like 9, 10, I probably shouldn't have been out there alone, but I was. It was probably not the best situation, but you know.
It happens.
Not me. When I was younger, there was like, so we lived in the trailer park, right? And next door was like these other like trailer things, but like only half was like usable. Like there was even an abandoned pool, and like we'd get our bikes and we'd get our bikes and we go like roll through it, right? And then like there was this house, 2-story, abandoned. It looked like it was burned down. And so I'd walk over there I walked over there one day, and I like went in there and I would like explore, and I fell asleep in there because I was tired for some reason. And I woke up the next day, and my mom was not happy. Like, she found me, and she's like, "I'm gonna put a tracker on you." I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah.
But, like, I fell asleep in there, and it was, like, 2 stories. So when I was bored, I would walk up the 2nd story, even though that was super unsafe. Because, like, every time I'd walk, I'd hear, like, a crack and, like, dust, and I'm like, it's okay. So I'd climb up higher, and I would,
fine.
like, there's, like, this window facing where, like, the sunrise, so I'd watch that from the sunrise. Yeah, I only got in trouble once for that. Because, like, the other times I was like, I remember to go back home. But most of my times, I spent outside. Like, I didn't watch any kid TVs or anything
I'm
like
like,
that.
I was outside for most of my childhood. Like, I would never come back home until my moms were always like, "Oh, as long as, like, you're out until, like, the lights turn off."
Mhm.
Or the
Nah, me,
lights turn on outside.
I was out
You know,
until I
so-
wanted to go back in.
I couldn't. I got yelled at.
Nah.
But then I
watched
would lock
TV a
myself in
lot.
a room. I would lock myself in my room and I would just stay in there.
Nah, sometimes when I was hungry, I'd just, like, I would, like, go inside my house, and it was, like, no one was doing anything, so, like, I'd go to my friend's house, like, my best friend, and I was like, "Do you got any food in here?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, my mom started cooking." I'm like, "Sweet." And I'd, like, walk in,
That was
I'd walk
me.
in, and I'm like, "Plate, please," and they'd give me a plate. They got so
That
used
was
to it.
that was me.
Because, like, most of the after school, they would, like, my mom would tell his mom that, like, "Oh, I'm not going to be home, so, like, can you watch her?" And, like, we'd have her to head over to his house, play video games, and then I'll be like, "Plate, please," and I'd get my food. I'd get my food and eat it. It was some good food, too.
I'm like, that was me most of my childhood too, because like the apartments I used to live in, my neighbor was like my best friend at the time, and we went to the same school and everything, and we used to go up and down the stairs between our houses, and I would normally go to her house, and we would make like food, and she made the best key lime pies. Oh my god, I wish I still, well, technically me and her are still kind of friends, but I wish her mom could make me another key lime pie. I love that thing. Anyways, yeah, I was always at their house, and we would play Minecraft all the time together, and they had like a little TV on the floor, so I would sit down, and then like her and her sister, because she was a twin, so it'd be her sister and then her brother, and we would all sit right there, and then we'd just sit there and play Minecraft for the longest time. And then they have another sister, I think.
I mean, I would be outside for the most part, but when I was inside, I would be sitting there trying to get myself to be picked up on the Just Dance camera. I'm too
Yeah.
I'm too short for that. My dad even gave me a chair to stand on, and it still couldn't get me.
It's okay, Charlie. It's okay.
Imagine how relieved I was when 2016 came out. No need for camera, right?
Yeah.
Shortness, we win.
I just watched a lot of TV as a kid, honestly.
Oh, and
I
Minecraft.
watched a lot of TV.
A lot. The only TV show I would watch was like Judge Judy.
Mine was
Because like
Scooby-Doo.
afterwards, The Simpsons would play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like my brother wanted to watch TV for The Simpsons, and I'm like, okay, so I would watch Judge Judy with
Yeah.
him.
I watched
I'd love
Storage
to.
Wars.
You watched what?
Storage Wars.
Oh yeah.
Storage Wars? I don't know that one.
I would watch a lot of like Disney or like Nickelodeon shows. So
I feel like I watched a bit of everything too.
I was a Nickelodeon kid.
I'm like, I would watch Jessie all the time.
I didn't
Hey,
watch-
Jesse.
I didn't watch Disney.
What else was there? iCarly.
Oh yeah.
Victorious.
See all of those
Casey
shows?
Undercover.
I watched,
Casey
like-
Undercover.
didn't
I
watch
watched
Casey
a
Undercover.
whole ton of stuff, but most of the time it was like at my friend's house. Like it was
See,
like,
I only watched like one episode of all those shows, and I was like, not for me. I'd be like, I'm gonna go outside.
I had an iCarly blanket. I was obsessed. I had a One Direction pillow. I'm really outing myself here. I had a One Direction pillow in my room. It was like the shape of a guitar.
Oh.
It was really interesting.
I forgot what year, but I had an iCarly themed birthday party, and then I got iCarly walkie-talkies,
Walkie talkie.
Oh my God.
which were sick, and I wish I,
I
kept
had
them, but I don't know what to
walkie-talkies
do with
too.
them.
I'm like, I had
I
walkie-talkies
feel like
with
when
my
we were
friend.
younger, everyone got a walkie talkie.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
their go to.
I didn't.
You didn't get a walkie talkie?
Really?
I got a Spider-Man
We
one.
didn't
Athena's
have
getting-
money.
Athena's getting a walkie-talkie.
We're getting you
I've
a.
been
Go
saying
fund
we
a-
should get walkie-talkies.
know.
Wait, what are you? You
Also,
Batman?
I used to have window
like,
markers, so I'd write
got
on the
Batman
window.
Oh,
And
yeah.
since my friend was like across from me, her window was right
Oh.
there. So we'd talk to each other through the window.
Nah.
Like whenever I was grounded or something. That's how we would talk to each other.
I had spray paint. I would spray paint the house. Not well though. Like I was kid, so I draw squiggly lines. Did I get in trouble? No.
'Cause
Should
it
I
was
have?
squiggly.
Yes.
We're getting a thing.
I did a lot of
Thor
things.
walkie-talkies.
Yeah. Wait.
We
Can
need-
we
we
get
need a
her
walkie-talkie.
Leo and Stitch walkie talkies?
Can we get
Yo.
Batman walkie-talkies?
Batman
I love
Batman?
Batman.
Okay, we'll get Batman walkie-talkies.
Batman.
All right.
Adrian, I'm not talking about you.
I
was
had Spider-Man.
Batman decked out today.
He was. He literally says he's Batman. We sung happy birthday to him, and instead of saying his name, we said Batman.
That's
No.
awesome.
I should say Spider-Man now for you.
Dedicated.
Oh yeah, I'm
Dedicated to the
Spider-Man.
band.
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
yep.
Spider-Man.
Are you going to get my childhood walkie-talkies? They probably look different now.
Yeah, they probably do. Probably
Yeah,
don't
we
make
should get
the
one.
same.
It's kind of sad, but that's okay.
You know what's sad? That like. That's sad.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Has anybody ever watched shows on VHS?
VHS.
Yes.
We had movies
I-
on
Or
VHS.
movies.
We
Movies,
had-
shit, yeah.
I don't think I had VHS.
We had the movies. We
Oh
had, like,
wait,
the
maybe I did. I don't remember.
we had the Disney movies. Like we still have them.
My nana
Same.
had the Disney movies on VHS.
Did I ever
still
watch
have
them? Nah.
I had
still
Hello
have them
Kitty.
too.
Nice.
I'm like, I don't remember a lot of my childhood, so.
Me neither.
I know that's like a sign of like mental issues, but like, you know.
We're all perfectly
We're all
fine.
we're not. Yeah, we're
I don't
yeah.
know what you're talking about.
I
just
I just have a bad memory.
I have a
think.
terrible memory.
I have a
really
severely
terrible
bad
memory.
one. Like
I'm like, my therapist was like, yeah, not remembering your childhood could be like,
tell your therapist square
thing
up.
of like.
She don't know me.
She's all like, yeah, it could be like something to do with like your anxiety and depression
know me,
and all
square
that.
up.
And I'm like, oh great.
Mine's
This-
hereditary.
Mine's
My dad has bad memory.
Yeah,
Dramatic
that's
events.
what it
You
was.
forget
Everyone
it.
in my family doesn't remember things. Like they'll bring it up and they're like, I don't remember doing that.
They're
I'm
all
like,
traumatized.
I'm the
I'm
only
like,
one that
really?
does that in my family.
really.
I'm like, my brother's always like, remember when this happened when we were younger? And I was like, no.
No.
yeah, I
like-
got to get told stories and I'm like, really? I don't remember that. I'm like,
Same.
are you sure that was me? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. And I'm like, sure.
You can mention something, and then I'll be like, I don't
Uh-huh.
know. But if you give me more details, it might come back to me. No promises, but it might come back to me.
Yo, okay, not gonna lie. Oh, this is way south side. This is like way different topic, but okay. So when I was younger, I have this like distinct memory of like going under anesthesia and like the nurses like singing to me, and then I talked to my mom about it like I don't know a while ago, and she's like, "You've never been under anesthesia." So I'm like, "Was that me in my past life? Did I see how I died? Did they mess up my surgery?" Cause like I remember waking up from it and like I don't know what happened. I don't know who the lady I was with, but like she talked to me about it and I was like I don't know. But it was when I woke up and I was like, interesting. When did that happen? I don't know what you want. Hey Athena, what you want to search up for Reddit? Y'all are useless. Reddit fun facts.
Sure.
Facts.
We have photographer Athena behind the scenes.
Fun fact: your heart is the size of a rat.
Nice. Well, what kind of rat? Like New York rat, or like?
I don't know. That's all it says.
That's all the context we're given.
That's all the content.
Because like, if you're talking about New York sized rat, like that's kind of big. But like, bye-bye.
La 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 la. Just cause Fruit Loops have different colors does not mean they taste
Yeah.
different.
I'm convinced
they're
that Fruit
sick.
Loops taste different.
Me too.
I'm
I swear
convinced.
they
Their
do.
colors taste different. I
Prove
feel
me
so
wrong.
loud.
Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong.
Prove
How you gonna
us
prove it?
wrong.
How you gonna prove it?
I don't know. But someone prove me wrong.
If you put your hands in a fist and put them together, that's the size of your brain.
I have a small brain.
Me too, Zoe.
Isn't like the size of one of your fists the size of your heart?
I think so, but then two of them is your brain.
Oh wow.
It's a good thing, I guess.
Let's see.
So the rest of my head is just air.
Well, okay, your brain is literally in like soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you just say I
literally-
have like brain juice inside my head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah,
brain,
brain
juice.
juice.
And it's like kind of floating around in there, so that's why like when when you get a concussion, it's because your brain is like swish or swashed in your brain juice.
Yeah.
What the
Okay, I'm
heck?
not gonna lie. This is way south. I just bring everyone south. So I saw a video about like how the minions like they always follow the most worst leader, right? And like you know how like they go to the Arctic like before like World War II happens where all the like Nazis like killed all the Jews. Are we gonna have to beep that?
No.
Whatever. Anyways, history fact. So
History's history, man.
So they do it by like sending the minions into the Arctic so they don't help Hitler, right? But then they forget that a Nazi base was based in the Arctic, right? So that means the minions could have helped with Hitler. Like,
Interesting.
That's
right.
a wild theory.
Charlie, can you give me a Twix?
Yes.
There is no more.
Well, quick, do you?
There's no more?
Oh, there's no more.
Can
yeah.
I get a
Snickers?
Snickers?
Yeah.
I don't like Snickers.
Fun fact though, World War One, right? Unless you already know this, but World War One, there was a British guy who saw a German man, right?
Run
And
across the field and he was gonna shoot him,
he
but
was
he
gonna shoot
decided
him,
not
yeah.
to.
And you know who that guy was?
Adolf Hitler.
It was Hitler. So if that
Yes,
guy,
I remember. I know that fact.
we blame the British guy
We blame the British guy.
from World War One.
Blame the British. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, British. Actually, no. Y'all is she. Y'all okay? Cause like Charlie British. Charlie got the British.
Charlie,
Actually, no.
Charlie said, "I see you."
I see you looking at me.
I'm like, what time is it? I can't even.
It's
check.
time for lunch. What time is it? Bubble guppies. I only.
Bubble, 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 guppy, guppy, guppies.
Bubble, bubble,
Guppy,
guppies,
guppies,
bubble
bubble
guppies.
guppies.
I've never watched this show. I just know the theme songs. Wow.
Nice. What did you
Blue's
say
Clues.
what time it was?
Blues Clues.
Oh, I don't remember. 316.
I don't remember Blues Clues.
I
But
don't remember that.
Blues Clues.
so there was a lot
Okay,
of theories
how are those?
about why the guy from Blues Clues like disappeared. Cause like in the show.
Got arrested.
No, no. So let me explain this. Cause so in the Blues Clues, the guy goes off to college, but in reality, he left the show, right? And there was a lot of theories that he went to jail and all that. But in reality, he just didn't want. He became a rock star, right? Because of
Fair
him
enough.
becoming like a rock star, he got fame for like his first thing because people loved like, oh, he's Blue from Blue. I don't know his name actually.
I don't
Anyways,
know what his name was. Wasn't it like
Anyways.
Steve?
I don't know, but like, cause he was decent, I think, at writing blues like music, but I don't remember. But so he failed his rock thing. Ends up he really doesn't. He really didn't want to be in a child show, like a children's show. Like, so he hated it. So eventually, later on, when they have the Asian guy for the Blues Clues, I don't know his name, and I'm sorry if this like offensive, but
Yeah,
anyways,
he was on
Offensive?
offensive,
Alex and Wasabi
offended,
or whatever.
offended.
He was
Offensive?
Like, a YouTuber.
Offensive.
He was a YouTuber before, and then he got that gig, and that's why he kind of got popular because kids were watching him on YouTube. Like Alex and Wasabi, and his was Wasabi. He didn't use his real name. I don't remember his actual name.
But anyways,
yeah,
so
continue.
the guy from Blues Clues ends up later coming back. He ended up later helping with like the production and all that. And yeah, he came back. He was like, why not? But he really, in the beginning, did not want to be part of Children. And there was like a whole bunch of theories that, oh, he's dead, he's in jail. So on his social, he says, I'm not dead. Like, that's what I want to be.
But,
Like, people always thinking I'm dead.
He didn't deny that he wasn't in jail.
No, he wasn't in jail. He really just wanted to play music.
Huh.
So all the theories about him going to jail and all that, no. He just
Yo.
wanted to
Thanks
play
for
music.
clearing that up, Carla. I mean, Puppet.
So, do you guys watch Yo Gabba Gabba?
Yes, I've watched that show.
Really?
Wait, what is it?
I don't
Yo
remember.
Gabba Gabba?
I don't remember
Yeah.
much about it though.
I'm like, I don't remember much about it, but like, I remember watching it, and I used to be in love with it when I was younger.
Yeah.
I also used to like Teletubbies, so
Oh,
I
no.
guess that says something about me.
I never watched Teletubbies.
But I
Me
hated
either.
Teletubbies.
Or Daniel
I
the
didn't know what that
Tiger.
was.
I watched the
Daniel Tiger.
dynamic, like, demonic? Dynamic? When it's, like, really dark.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
You know what I used to watch? Happy Tree Friends. No one searched that up, but that's what I used to watch. Why
Hello
not?
Kitty.
Why are we not searching it?
It's really graphic.
Ah.
For being a kid's show. Not a kid's show, but for having, like, kids' character, like bunnies and all that, it's not for kids.
Ah.
I watched it because, like, my brother was watching it, and I was like, I want to watch it. And I did, and I was like, I liked it.
I'm like,
I'll show you later.
What else did I watch? Like, I watched Daniel the Tiger. I think that was on
PBS
PBS.
Kids.
And then there was some, I forgot the name of the show, but it was like this lady that conducted the trade or whatever. And she used to like sing songs and stuff. I used to love that show for some reason.
Do you remember, crap, the one with the school bus?
Magic School Bus?
Yeah, Magic School Bus.
Oh yeah, I would watch it a lot.
I didn't watch that either
I didn't watch that.
What?
I didn't know what that was until like
Offended I am?
I
When
don't
I was
know.
older.
In like elementary school, like someone was playing, or we played it on like one
Magic
of the TVs,
School Bus.
and I was like, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah, I don't remember watching TV.
That and Little Einsteins. I never watched Little Einsteins.
Really?
You know what I never watched? This is Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I watched
I
that too.
never watched
I never
it.
watched
I'm
that
like,
either.
I used to watch it,
Like,
but
one
like
day,
for class.
my science teacher showed it, and like everyone was yelling Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm like, who is he?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
And,
like,
like,
I didn't know. What that
I didn't
was.
watch anything other than that.
Did you ever watch Sid the Science Kid?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
I watched that.
Me too.
Me and you,
I
Zoe.
love that
me and
show.
I
you.
used to like
Show.
that show. And then there's other ones. I can't remember them.
I watched Yo Gabba Gabba, Wow Wow Wubsy,
The Three
I
Pirates.
watched that.
The
I
Backyardigans.
watched that.
In freshman
Three
year, I watched
dinosaurs.
Paw
Oh,
Patrol.
Pinkalicious.
Winnie the
Pinkalicious.
Pooh.
Pinkalicious.
I used to love that show when I was younger. Oh my
Or-
lord.
and then the pig one.
Barney.
I never watched Mean Girls.
The pig
What
one.
was it?
I never watched Mean Girls.
Oh,
I've
really?
never seen Mean Girls either.
Me
Both of you
too.
guys?
Me neither.
Yo.
I'm like, me and
for
Athena
real?
have
You
been
and me,
wanting to
Zoe?
get Zoe to watch it.
I
Well,
never watched it.
Athena's like, oh yeah, we can watch it, and then like, we haven't watched it.
If
so
we watch it, can we have like popcorn?
Yeah.
yes,
Popcorn. Sorry, something came out throat. I was like, about joke. My bad, y'all.
I've never seen Mean Girls, and I hear people referencing it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
they'll
understand.
Be like,
I'm
On
sorry.
Sunday we wear pink, and I'm like, what day? Like,
Okay.
Yeah, people were
so
saying that, and I was like, I
the
don't know what
next
that means.
time we meet up with each other, we're watching Mean Girls.
I don't want to though.
Do
I'm
I have to
scared.
wear pink?
I'm scared because like,
Why?
Me too.
so when I watch shows and movies, I get the secondhand embarrassment. I'll be like, why'd you do this to me?
Okay,
And
like,
I'll,
same,
look
though.
away, and I'm like, you cursed.
Same
No.
though.
Because
Mhm.
there's a new or it's a movie on Netflix called You're Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah. I swear to God, I had secondhand embarrassment the whole time. I was
Okay,
like, oh
I
my
started
God.
watching that a little, and then I was like, "Girl, you're annoying."
She's
You're
low-key annoying. I was gonna stop watching
I was
it.
like, "You're up," but
Had you ever watched those like Sweet 16?
yeah.
Those made me mad. It's like,
yo, I used to like hate watching shows where like they'd have like this spoiled kid, and like she like grows as a character, and I'm like, nah, she's still up. But like whatever. I'm so loud, Charlie. Can you like lower me down? Like I feel loud.
you
Well,
hear
it's because on there, it's really.
Am I
I
loud,
keep
Zoe?
looking
You're
into the
fine.
freaking
You're
camera
fine
and it's
here.
making me mad.
Am I mad, Zoe? Am I loud? Am I mad? Am I loud, Zoe?
I don't think
know,
so.
Carla,
No,
are you
you're-
mad?
I don't think you're loud.
Nah, I'm pretty chill right now.
I don't think you're
I don't
loud.
think you're
You were a
loud.
little quiet at first, but I think now you're all right.
Cool.
But I keep staring into the camera.
Maybe it's because I'm so
like,
far, but so close, so far.
I keep looking into the
Yo,
camera.
I look
and
over
I'm
there
like-
too.
I'm like,
Stamp
you're
string.
supposed to look at the camera because if you look at the monitor, clearly.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I'm
that's
looking.
weird.
I'm looking at the monitor because like
I keep making
Stop
like
it.
I'm all
Stop it,
awkward eye
Puppet, stop
contact.
it.
That's not even an eye. Whatever. Whatever.
Really?
Yeah, now we're starting
Oh,
with that. I wasn't supposed to do that.
blah, 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 blah.
You weren't supposed to, but
What
you
was-
did.
you were
Yeah.
forbidden.
Yeah.
Backpack, backpack.
That and Dora. I did watch Dora a whole lot.
I also
did
watched
not watch-
Diego.
I
And
hate
Diego.
Go, Diego,
I
go.
watched one episode of Dora and I swear I hated her. I was like, "You're so annoying." I would. Ooh.
The only reason why I watched
Okay.
is because I wanted to learn
So,
Can you plug it in there?
when I was younger, I thought that Diego and Dora were
Or
dating.
dating.
They're cousins.
They're cousins.
They're
man.
cousins.
They're cousins.
They're
Um,
cousins.
They're
I didn't know
not in
that at the time.
Alabama.
I didn't know that at the time, and I was like, "Oh, they're dating." Also, how old is that girl? Because like
She's blind. She's
What?
very blind.
She's blind.
Dora
Dora's blind.
is so blind.
Oh yeah, she'll be like, "Which
Where-
way do I go?" And I'm
Where's
like,
Where's the
Did you
barn
know-
house?
there?
Did you know? Did you guys know Mickey Mouse got a son, and Hello Kitty
Wait.
got a boyfriend? Don't tell them I told you.
Since when?
I
the heck? I actually didn't know
Another
that.
fact I know in my noggin. But
I-
yeah,
I watched
Mickey
Hello
Mouse
Kitty
has
on
a son.
VHS.
and Hello Kitty has a boyfriend.
What?
A boyfriend.
Crazy.
A boyfriend. She got a boyfriend.
I watched Hello Kitty on
Yo,
VHS.
how old was Hello Kitty? Like, cause like she lived alone, ain't she?
Yeah, so she would have to be. Oh no, unless she's in.
Yo, SpongeBob be like 32 in the show, and like I'm like, damn.
Well, we should probably sign off since everybody's kind of getting ready to go.
If y'all want to, but
I'm like, I don't have anything to talk about. Bye, people.
bye bye.
Okay.
All right, say goodbye, everybody.
said bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.